Another report on the Joker box office. It just keeps growing. Arthur just keeps on taking in the money. Domestic run is now up to 303.2 million. The international is 645.4 million. So the worldwide is 948.6 million. So it's fairly clear it's going to get to a billion. Everyone's saying it's going to get to a billion around mid-November, maybe late November, if it gets pulled out of more cinemas later on as it goes along. This is really impressive. So far, I think it's more profitable. It's been more profitable for Warner's than Infinity War was for Marvel, and I think it's getting to the point where it's actually more profitable than Endgame. I think it's still a few million off, and it's the number one R-rated movie, and it's is it going to be the first R-rated movie to get to a billion? I think it is. I think Batman. What was the second one? Batman Begins was the first one. The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight Rises was the third one. So the Dark Knight was one of the Joker. That was the one that got $1 billion and just scared the hell out of everyone because the superhero movie was serious and dark and made $1 billion and no one was expecting it. Um, it's going to be in the $1 billion club as well, but a hell of a lot more profitable than all the other ones in the club, as far as I can see, on its 50 to 55 million budget. Um, so that's pretty impressive, and I'm really happy for Arthur. I'm kind of proud of it because I saw the preview and I thought it was brilliant, and I just knew it was going to be a good film, and I wanted to do well, and I wanted to support it, and I've done my best, and it's just huge. I couldn't get a friend of mine to see it though. He doesn't like horror movies. He doesn't like dark stuff, but he likes superhero movies. I'm like, watch The Joker. It's brilliant. I'm telling you, it's brilliant. It's one of the best films of this year. You need to watch it. And he still wouldn't see it. Unfortunately, he's here on on sort of work holiday, spending time with his family. Is really busy, and I just cannot get him in to see it. And I'm like, no, you have to see this. You can't not see this film. And that's how I feel about it. I think a lot of people are too. I think a lot of word of mouth has gotten people in and kept the movie going and still going. Because at the moment, when you look at the dailies, Terminator Dark Fate, which is dying a dark death, it got 1.69 million. The Joker got 1.1. Now the day before, the Joker got 1.5, I think, and then 1.7. So it's still in the 1 point something club, um, and it's making more money than Harriet and Maleficent and Zombieland. So it's still the second movie. Okay, it lost the top spot after a couple of weeks because pretty much any movie would, but it's been pretty much hanging on in the number two position ever since. And Terminator Dark Fate is the new drama now because everyone's saying it's failing because it's woke, and some people are saying it's just racist and sexist and misogynist who can't handle, female power and female stars. I'm like, hello, did you not watch the first couple of films? Hello, Sarah Connor, icon, we love her. So there's some other issues like killing the main star, like not the main star, but one of the main stars and one of the most important characters that the first two films are all based around at the start of the film might have had something to do with people not wanting to see it. That's why I don't want to see him. Like, I don't want to see Eddie Furlong as John Connor die like that. I don't want to see Sarah have to see it. I don't. I don't see what I don't. It just seems like generic action movie with, um, yeah. I'm not quite sure why I should see it. Maybe later if it's cheap and I have time. But yeah, I had no interest in seeing it. Once I heard that they were basically throwing out the other films and it wasn't reconnecting to those films, it was throwing them out. Yeah, but this is not a Terminator review. Joker, yep, making bank, great. I'm just really proud of it, and kind of surprised it's doing this well. And I'd love to go through a list of all the things that's made more money than and done better than and that, but it's really kind of redundant. Like it's like making more money than everything. It's more profitable than anything because it was so cheap, and the list of like superhero films and that you know are a billion is not that big. I mean, it's getting into that group. So I guess when it hits a billion, actually hits a billion, I think I'll actually go through and list the films that it's on par with or done better than, and I'm just going to leave that there. But yep, that's the box office this week. Terminator Dark Fate is technically number one, but the Joker is still number two, having been out a lot longer and having the public support